What's going on, y'all? So listen. Girl, what is going on? Okay. Um, Baby, I don't know when the last time I wore this shirt, but it was cold outside a little bit, so I just had to throw on. And I was running late, so bitch, y'all get what y'all get. I had to snatch something up. I was about to be late for work today. Girl, it was just a mess. But anyway, let's get into the oval, y'all. Oh, my lips a little dry. Hold on. The oval got good at the end. The oval really got good at the end, bitch. You know, I feel like Tyler Perry be watching, or somebody be telling him to watch, or me looking at our tweets or whatever, because even though we said shit don't make sense or whatever to a certain degree, you know, he trying to keep us in this bitch. Because he keep throwing little stuff up in there to be like, damn, bitch, I can't just let go just yet because, listen, now what the fuck finna happen next? And that's exactly what he did on this episode. So we get into the episode, girl. This is, what is this? Season 4, episode 11, What's Done in the Dark. Now, see, I guess it's coming back on next week. I don't know. I don't know. Most likely it is because it's not close to the holiday. It's in the beginning of the week. So we'll probably see it. But anyway, we get into the episode, girl. Girl, Nancy still up at that car. We pick up exactly where we left off. Nancy playing games. Nancy is playing crackhead ass games, okay? Now, if Barry has been gone for as long as he's been gone, all right, and you just, oh my God, like what's going on? You know, you can't find him. The last time you heard, he went up there to the coat situation, and then, you know, he came back, or at least they brought him back high as hell, bitch. He almost died. You know what I'm saying? So why would you take your ass over there by yourself? It's okay to go over there as long as you got reinforcements. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some people behind you, okay? Because your little old self is not gonna do it. Mama get caught, all right? Because dude with the gun or whatever was playing toy soldier or whatever, he was like, what's good? What you doing? Because she got her ass out the car like she was gonna go over there and get Callie. Because she did see Callie, right? And I'm sitting here like, girl. And then my nose been running all day. I said, Jesus, I mean, I need my sinuses to drain, but goddamn, I've been at work, you know? But I'm sitting here like, Nancy, get your ass back in the car. Just go roll back and tell them, listen, Callie at the compound. Callie at the compound. Let's go in. Let's go get them. You know, let's do that. No, mama get her ass out like she finna go run up in there and snatch her up and come right back. I said, girl, this is a code. This is not how they work. Ma'am, that man came up here, little toy soldier came up there and said, the fuck you doing? She was like, listen, I got turned around. I probably got to go to the bathroom or some shit. You know, he was like, bitch, you was sitting here for the past hour or so scoping out shit. So what's the good? Okay, you coming with us. You coming with me. Let's go. She was like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. And he was like, bitch, you gonna do this. Listen, is this how your church do? You know, this how your coat do? And that's where she messed up at. Because a little slight, probably like 2% of me felt like he probably was going to entertain the thought of letting her go. But then she fucked around and said it was a coat. And he was like, what? She was like, I'm in your church, right? And I was like, That man said, no, bitch, I heard exactly what you said. Now you finna bring your ass on. You know, she was like, wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute. I got asthma. I can't breathe. Girl, I thought she was about to play faint, you know what I'm saying? Just so, you know, she can run away or kick him in the nuts or something when she fall on the ground like, hi-ya, you know, all about that. Nancy couldn't even do that right. Now, I don't know if mama got asthma or not, but, you know, she was trying to play like it was. We're going to say that she was playing like it was, thinking that was going to let her go. And that didn't happen. You know, she was like, just get my inhaler out the car. Just get my inhaler out the car. That didn't happen. Next thing you know, somehow that motherfucker wind up knocking her ass out for a second. I said, oh my God, now see, sir, This way you messed up with me. Now we know Nancy is nosy as hell and she ain't worth a damn. But that is still somebody's mama. Okay? That is still somebody's mama. That is somebody's grandmother. And you gonna have fucking respect. Okay? That is a motherfucking woman. You ain't gotta put your hands on. Why you ain't gotta be so violent? Why the coast gotta be so violent? I said, see, this why y'all get bad reputations. You know what I'm saying? You know? And so that was it with Nancy. I said, bitch, we ain't seen Nancy the whole rest of the episode. I was like, oh my God, what's going on with Nancy? Now I'm interested because I'm like, girl, is Nancy gonna survive or is Nancy finna get doped the fuck up too? You know? Meanwhile, back at the pharmacy, you know, girl, Kareem's still over there trying to talk to Lily. I said, Lily, go take your ass and get in that car because you already know what it is. You know the Secret Service people is out there waiting for you. Because I was like, how the hell she get there? I know she ain't get there by herself. She got to be tracked if she did it herself. But 9 out of 10, she was driven there and they sitting outside waiting on her, whatever. Okay, like, bitch, I wish you would try to run. But she can't go nowhere. Mama ain't got the energy, okay? She ain't got the chutzpah right about now to do anything. I said, girl, I get up in there and bat a knife out of there. I know they got little pocket knives up in there, whatever, and stab somebody and say it's self-defense, bitch. But Kareem is just like, you know, I've seen situations like this. I know a place where they can help women like you that are being abused or whatever. And, you know, she was like, women like me that's being abused. Oh, so you know some stuff like this? That's what you know? It was like, yeah, because my mom, she was going through the same thing and these people helped her and they kept her, you know, identity under wrap and protection and all this stuff. And she was like, oh, so you really think I'm being abused, huh? I said, bitch, you are. She said, no, I'm not being abused. I said, Lily, then what the fuck are you being? She said, I'm being tortured. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm being tortured. I'm being held against my will by my husband because he's a powerful man and he's gay and he don't want people to know that he gay besides the people that's already in the circle that know. I said, well, damn, Lily. You know, and at this point, Kareem feels bad. You know, I said, oh, you feel like you got little feelings or whatever. It didn't make me like Kareem any differently or any less or any more, I should say. I was just like, all right, at least you can show some type of concern from people other than yourself. Because Kareem is very selfish and he's very self-centered. Because this whole situation has been going on. Do you know that Kareem is only focused on the fact that Sharon is at Barry's house and that she could possibly be sleeping in his bed? And it's a possibility that he can come back and something could happen. First of all, that goes to show that you know you did some fuck shit by the way that you got with Sharon because you don't trust her. You got with her at a vulnerable time where her feelings was all over the place and you knew for a fact that them feelings that she had for Barry was very strong and they had never left. That's why you are still acting the way that you are acting every time, you know, it's even a thought of her being gone somewhere that she could possibly be with Barry. Plus, it's the way that you came in and tried to take her, okay? You came in, disrupted that relationship, and you got her. And you know the same way that you get a person is the same way that you lose a person. And see, that's why you acting insecure, or I should say he's acting insecure like that. Bitch, the way that I be analyzing these motherfuckers sometimes, I be sitting here listening to myself as I'm saying, it's like, damn, bitch, when you come up with that shit, it sound good. Because that's what it is, girl. That is literally what it is. I figured that shit out. I said, yeah, it's your insecurities because you know you fucked up and you know it's a strong possibility that if she leaves your ass, she gonna go right back to him. Okay? But at the same time, he has yet to ask her, how is she feeling? You know, and let all the questions be, how are you feeling? Are you okay? This situation, I know it's been crazy. Why bring up Barry? Barry ain't got shit to do with this. Barry ain't even at the house. And you don't trust her. You don't trust her because you don't trust yourself. And that's the issue, okay? Why are you trying to be with somebody that you don't trust? If you got to keep on asking all these damn questions, you need to just let that shit go. Girl, she and Dale come up in the store and they was like, oh, how you doing or whatever. He was like, I'm good. You know, now he catching attitudes with Sharon because I guess Sharon didn't come home that night. Sharon basically shut him down, told him to stop talking about Barry and all that stuff. And so Dale was like, let me go in the back and get ready so I can go ahead and help you do what you got to do. Girl, I mean, when I tell you he was all up in his feelings, Kareem, girl, he ain't want to say nothing to Sharon. He ain't want Sharon to touch him or nothing. I said, you got to be out your mind. You got to be out your mind. And it was like, you still slept over there in Barry's house, huh? House Barry. She was like, nigga, he ain't even come home, okay? But you still slept up in his bed. I could smell that cheap cologne on you. I said, you better be glad that she came to the job, because truth be told, Ashley would have just had to forfeit everything and find another internship or whatever the fuck this was somewhere else, even if it was out my way, because it's just a little bit too much activity that's going on throughout this pharmacy. Okay, we done fucked up in this pharmacy. We done had a car come through the pharmacy. Richard done got shot up in this pharmacy. Bitch, it's just a lot. Okay, Dale got shot up in the pharmacy. Girl, people getting picked up in the pharmacy. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, it's time to go. This is a high active area, that crime area, that we need to let put cautionary tape on. Okay, come at your own risk, and my risk is just not risking, and I'm just done with it. You know what I'm saying? But Sharon, she's trying to stick it in there, telling him, you know what? Why don't you go lay down? Why don't you go home? And, you know, take a nap or some shit, because, bitch, eat a sneaker because you're grumpy when you're fucking tired or some shit, bitch. And he was like, I don't want to do that, but I'm good. She was like, nigga, just go. He was like, okay, I'll do it, but after I finish the books. Girl, he ain't want to go. And at first he was going to go. Then he said no, he was going to go up in there and finish the books. Girl, Dale and Sharon started talking. Dale had me laughing because Dale was supposed to be stocking the shelves, right? Dale was putting up the same bottle of goddamn shampoo and fixing that little row that had like 5 bottles of shampoo in there, was putting them together, and he was doing that for the past 2 hours. I said, Dale, we gonna move to another product, right? We gonna move to another shelf, right? And we gonna move to another area. Which one? I mean, it's only 5 of them. And I don't know how much more straight can they be, okay? So they having their little conversation and all that stuff, and, you know, talking about Kareem, talking about this whole situation, talking about how, you know, Kareem didn't really think that, you know, gay men can fight or whatever. They're not like, what did he say? I want to say masculine, but something. And Dale was like, yeah, but I could shoot, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a country boy and all that. Okay, fine. So Kareem comes back out, and he eventually do leave, okay? Sharon stays and she works the desk or whatever. Meanwhile, we get to, damn. This whole conversation with, what's his name? Cal and Max, I just want them to go ahead and kiss it out. Because at this point, I'm like, it ain't even anger between y'all. It's sexual chemistry. I'm just going to play it like it is, because y'all doing a lot. Y'all doing a lot. Max, I understand this your job and you got to play along. You know how Cal is. At the end of the day, if you going to do something, please just do it. At least pop the nigga right there, okay? Because this going back and forth between y'all, oh, you know, I had to do this because it was my job. Oh, yeah, it was your job. But we know you was fucking around with this person. Oh, yeah, that's what you think. But you coming out there, why don't we just go boxing and I'll let you do this, you know, and look at my ass and all this stuff. And I was just sitting here like, either do something or cut they scenes together, because I'm over it. It's not even interesting no more. It's literally not interesting no more, okay? Girl, we get over there to the first lady and them. Hunter was gagging their asses the whole time, okay? Mind you, let me get to Priscilla, okay? First of all, Bobby had came up into the kitchen, right? Priscilla asked him, hey, so do you want something to drink? He was like, no, ma'am. She was like, it's okay. And she was like, listen, you kind of new here because I never seen you before. I was like, yeah. You was like, you know Sam? Yeah, I know Sam. And I was like, I don't work for him, but, you know, I know him. And she was like, oh, okay. So they get to talking, and she telling him, go ahead and sit down. He was like, no, I can't sit down. You know, Secret Service, they don't sit down. They just always keep on walking and standing. You know what I'm saying? And, she was like, well, Sam be sitting down all the time. Go ahead and sit down. And if somebody offer you some water, or something to drink, you just go ahead and take it. That's what you do, you know? And he was like, okay, fine, man. You know, sit down. And I'm just looking at him too. And I said, listen, bitch, I kind of like this parent. Okay? I said, ooh. no. I said, I feel like, Bobby, this more your speed. This is more your speed. I said, damn, Bobby, we moving on quick from Lily, huh? Lily said, bitch, we can't do this. Bobby said, bet. Because he was talking about how Priscilla looked good from the back and everything. And I said, hold up. First of all, Priscilla, you ain't get my permission to do all that shit to our men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get permission, okay? But I will go ahead and just give it to you right now because I'm liking what I'm seeing, you know? But, yeah, he was doing a lot of flirting with her, complimenting her. And then at one point, Mama was making him, well, I should say he was making her laugh. And I mean, she was gut-buster laughing. Are you serious? I said, uh-oh. I said, let us in on the joke. What? Bobby can be funny? See, that's what's attractive. I mean, I'm telling y'all, women like some little, if you can make us laugh, bitch, that's a plus. You may not be a keeper, but that's a plus, okay? Girl, I was sitting here like, uh-oh. Now, Sam came up in there looking like, what the fuck is going on? Trying to hide like he was not concerned, but he was. And I said, well, damn, Sam, I feel like you damn near lost your lady because, he done made her laugh right off the back. And I mean, he made her laugh. I said, whoop. So, of course, Sam comes up in there trying to see what's going on. Richard come up in there for a second because, you know, he got to get the whiskey or whatever drink for, you know, what's his face. But then he wants to talk to Sam. And so at this point, Sam's leave out. And, you know, Bobby was like, everything cool? What's that about? It was like, ain't nothing. You know, he don't feel no type of way about the fact that, you know, I was flirting with his wife. And she was like, oh, no. I said, girl, I said, Bobby, go ahead and put it on her. Okay, go. I said, Priscilla, let it happen. He done fucked around on you, tit for tat, bitch. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. But I'm just saying, get yours. He done got his, bitch. Go ahead and get yours. Maybe it's him that's not letting you get a little moist up in the choice, you know? And she was like, but listen, let me tell you something. I am happy in my marriage. I said, lies. Ain't nothing going on in my marriage. I said, a lie again. She said, and we are all to the good. I said, Now, Bobby said, now see, I was trained to know when somebody is lying and to look at body language. And, yeah, I could see from your body language that everything that you just told me was a goddamn lie. She was like, okay, yeah, we are having issues. And I said, now, why you put that shit out there? Because now, if I would have heard some shit like that, that means to me, come on in. I mean, now I'm going to act like I don't want you to come in, but you know, I'm going to come on in because you really want me to, but you're going to make it seem like you don't. But truth be told, give me a couple of weeks and I'm going to be up in that bitch and you're going to let me. You gonna give me the consent. That's what she did. She opened up the door. She cracked that bitch. I said, uh-oh. Meanwhile, Sam came up in there gonna tell him, you can go. You're not supposed to be back here. I said, no, Sam. Samuel, we're not doing that. Because that's what Priscilla was calling him this whole time. I said, bitch, when they call you by your whole name, that whole first name, and then don't let them add the whole first and the last. Oh, you know they pissed, okay? She's still mad. Baby, he up there trying to act. Now, I don't know if he was trying to act like he wasn't bothered, but did you notice that he was trying to he was like smirking and smiling, or was he trying to contain laughter? I don't know if that was part of the script, but I said, baby, you can play that a little bit better. But, you know, he trying to act like he wasn't worried. She was like, what, you got a problem? You don't know that men be flirting with your wife? And he was like, I know. And she was like, oh, for real? And it was like, you know, but Priscilla, I thought things were good. She was like, things are not good with us, okay? You got shot. That's it. You got shot. And I said, thank you, bitch. Truth be told, she just found out that you cheated and she saw the fucking evidence, okay? Probably all of this in the span of 2 weeks. And you think in the span of 2 weeks that we are all to the good? No, because you got shot. That just takes away the fact that you fucked around and then got caught on tape with it. That's not what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I went and brought the bag of pink strawberries. Girl, I was craving them. I said, you know what? It's really the superior one. I said that in my last video. I was like, oh my God, it's so good because I haven't had Starbucks in a long time. The randomness that be coming out. You want to know why? Because I was looking at my tongue and I was like, oh, okay, so that's what it was. Just in case somebody was asking, I was eating some Starburst. Okay, that's just what happened. But it's the Starburst minis. Okay. They not as good, but they good. They good. I prefer the big ones, but you know, I wanted something that I can just make last throughout the week, bitch. Because ain't nobody finna eat all of that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on from that, girl. I said, Samuel, just let it go. Because that's when she said Samuel, I said, ooh, let it go, ma'am. I mean, sir, because Miss Ma'am gonna do whatever it is that she wants to do at this particular point. And she has every fucking right. Like I said, two wrongs don't make a right, but don't come being in your feelings if you find out that that fat chocolate black man that humped your wife. And I mean humped the fuck out of her in ways that your little ass can't, okay? Like, all right. She was like, and walked the fuck away. I said, yep. Meanwhile, back over there with the first lady and them and the second lady, you know, they trying to get this whole situation while they was there. Hunter just wasn't here for it, okay? Hunter was a little drunk and probably a little high, but that motherfucker was really coherent because he was in his feelings because of all the information that he had found out about Jason not really being dead, right? So at this particular point, you know, he even called it out and said, so what about Jason? What's your plan about this? Was your plan with Jason or whatever? And Victoria was trying to keep on getting him to stop talking, right? And at one point, you know, Simone was sitting there holding Eli's hand. Did you see the way that Victoria was looking at her looking like, ain't this about a bitch? Why is she putting her hands on my man? That's how she was looking, okay? But then at one point, when Victoria was trying to get Hunter to shut the fuck up and to calm down, she put her hand on his leg and he said, don't fucking touch me. And when he said that, you saw Eli's face frown up like he was about to get up and square up on his ass. I said, oh, no, y'all not. So y'all actually like each other because these are feelings for people that actually like each other. Oh, bitch, how long this shit been going on? I said, oh, okay. You know, that's interesting. Meanwhile, she was like, second lady, it'd be honored to have lunch with you one day. She was like, I'll be honored. She said, girl, quit lying. She was like, I'll fake be okay with it. She was like, all right. I said, bitch, as long as we on the same page that we just doing this shit for show, okay. But at this point, you know, Victoria is pissed off. Eli, he leaves. Eli and Simone leaves from the resident. He stays behind because he has to go to his office. But of course, Simone has to go back to the house. Simone, I really hope she is not this oblivious to the things that is going on with her husband and his, you know, personal activities and not just taking his word for what it is. I hope she knows. I hope she has an inclination that probably not knowing who it is, but that there is a possibility that he is actually doing something because I really don't want her to get hurt like this. Because I was like, Eli, you ain't even all that fine to be doing all this shit. Oh my goodness. And then Hunter go up in the room and Donald and Victoria come up in there trying to confront him and be like, what the fuck was you doing? You was trying to ruin the whole plan that we had set up. They was binding. She was like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so he wound up going ahead and she was like, you ain't drinking no more. You don't need to be drinking. You don't need to be doing coke or whatever. And he was like, you know, some people, they do drugs and alcohol or whatever to escape the pain, to escape things, to make them forget. But for me, I think I'm different because once I do drugs and alcohol or whatever, it opens up my eyes to things that I have not been seeing, okay? That's right there in front of my face. And they was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? And I said, please, Hunter, get to the point and bust it out on their ass. Girl, Hunter said, so, you talking about this plan, right? You two dum-dums. Now, as soon as he said that, I said, y'all should have known that y'all fucked up because, come on. Dum-dums, like, that means you fucked up, okay? You two dum-dums, like, what the fuck? What y'all gonna do with this plan when Jason pops up? And it was like, well, what are you talking about? Jason is dead, okay? Yeah, the person that you killed up in that bed wasn't Jason, you dummies, okay? And he was like, wait a minute, what? Girl, he gave them the folder. They was looking at it. It was like, you got the autopsy report, okay? And they was looking through it, and she was like, damn, they found the drug. I said, shit, y'all sloppy as hell. You mean to tell me you gonna kill somebody and you gonna poison them, but you not gonna poison them with an undetectable drug? I said, come on now, we done watched too many CSIs. We done watched too many crime scene investigation. We done watched too many Born Identities for us to be doing this stupid shit. And y'all in the white, girl, I said, come on now, you got access, all right? And so at that point, you know, he said, look at the first line on the first page, okay? They looked at it and they was like, hell the fuck no. That's when they realized that they ain't had the right person, okay? And so they was like, what the fuck you gonna do? Now see, what your problem is when Jason popped the fuck up in here. Now, bitch, the whole time, I really thought that Jason had already came through, because the way Hunter was sounding, it was almost as if he was about to say, yo, Jason, come on out here. And Jason was gonna be like, ha, surprise, mommy dearest, you know? But that ain't happened, because you want to know where the fuck Jason popped up at? Girl, Jason popped up in Alan's bed. I said, what the fuck? Alan came home from a long, stressful day of work of pretending and trying to get his shit together, and that motherfucker come in his room and see Jason laid the fuck out and was like, what the hell? Okay, Jason basically thinking that he can get away with this, or he can go up there, I don't know what he's trying to do, but Alan wanted to call the Secret Service. And Alan, after all the shit that you've been through, I just don't understand why you couldn't understand or think that it was even plausible, okay, that what Jason was saying is true about them switching his body out, trying to poison him, switching his body out and all that stuff or whatever. Because he laughed at it like, you can't be serious. I said, you're working with crazy people. Crazier things have happened. You know, Jason up there talking about something, I wasn't going to kill you, but I wasn't going to kill her, you know, talk about Ellie, but then again, I just might have, who would have known, okay? And he was like, well, I'm finna call Secret Service, the Chief of Staff, Donald. Jason said, don't do that. He picked his phone up and Jason pulled that gun out on him and he was like, oh, okay. He said, now he immediately put that phone down with no question. He's like, nigga, I thought we was friends. Oh, we friends? We friends? Friends hit each other in the motherfucking head with a goddamn guitar. And I remember that shit. Also, now you want to be my friend? I said, God damn. You know, when your shit come back at your ass. I said, now, Jason, what you about to do? If you going to pop him, go ahead and pop him right then and there and stop playing. Meanwhile, let's talk about a fucking surprise ending, bitch. Girl, this whole time, we got Nancy over there being held captive probably at the compound. Okay, and Kareem, he finally get home, right? He go to the kitchen, get him something to drink, put his shit down, walk throughout the house. And at that moment, I should have known something was going to happen. But honestly, I don't know why I was thinking that it was going to be Nancy that was going to pop up in his house and be laying out on the table or whatever, or the floor with all the fucking colorful powder paint on them or whatever, like they did Barry and they did the other girl on the beginning of Ruthless. That's the one and only episode that I saw, whatever. And I couldn't take no more. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. But that's their trademark, right? Before they actually get their hands on your ass, right? No. He goes up in his room. Barry is laying face down with blood. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Not Barry. Not Barry. Barry been gone for 11 episodes and he come in at the last minute of the episode, the last 10 seconds of the episode. And I said, oh my God. I feel like Barry really is dead, okay? And I feel like he's moved on from the show. I feel like he's moved on from the show. And if you don't know, now you know. The Game, you know, he's on the reboot or the continuation of The Game. Season 2 is playing right about now. It's 2 episodes up. If you have Paramount Plus, it's actually good. We get his backstory in the first episode with that white bitch that he was fucking around with that got him in trouble. I was so mad. I was so mad. I am so sorry, y'all, bitch. Because when they did the episode, bitch, when it first came out, I was like, why is he with her? This bitch got you up in trouble. Why the fuck you with her? It was a flashback to show you what happened and what led and how exactly it happened. I was like, Okay. You know, but yeah, they done fucked Barry up. Barry 9 out of 10 is probably really dead this time, okay? And Kareem was just shocked as shit. I said, well, you wanted him out the picture. Now you got him out the picture. Anyway, that was the old. I'm actually looking forward to the next episode because I'm finna see how they gonna wrap this shit up for the Barry storyline. Y'all tell me how y'all feel if I don't see you or if you don't see me because this is the only video that you watch throughout the week. I wish y'all a happy Christmas. Is it happy Christmas if it's a Merry Christmas? Girl, bitch, whatever. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow for sisters and for what it is because we got some things to talk about, bitch. Because, girl, the girls been acting up. And I'm talking about everybody. When I say girls, girls is a universal term, bitch. That's all fucking gender, bitch. Everybody just been acting up. And it is literally only Tuesday. If I wanted to, I can give y'all a what it is right fucking now. Okay? Right fucking now. That's how much material that I got. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Illuminati.